happened, didn't it? It's not a nightmare that I'm in. It really happened. I have some feels to get off of my chest. I need to put it somewhere. So if you're all electioned out, which I totally understand, just a heads up, you can bounce.
But Lacey, I want to hear your wise words of wisdom.
My sweet sex posse babes, the Trumpocalypse has arrived.
Yeehaw! The Trumpocalypse is happening! The Trumpocalypse is finally here! They ain't taking my gun. Gun? Huh. She's actually kind of cute. Fuck that. Trumpocalypse!
Y'all know me well enough. I value equality. I think it's so important. Inclusion, human dignity, avoiding World War III.
Come on, Lacey. You're better than this. At least I always tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. Avoiding World War III, really? You do realize that already Donald Trump, as much as I don't support him, has already accomplished more than Hillary Clinton could ever do in 24 hours. Because Russia and quite a few other countries want to amend their broken relationship with us. And having Russia want to amend, with, if you saw Vladimir Putin's speech the other day, amend the U.S., the relations between the U.S., United States of America, and Russia, that is a significant thing. That's something Hillary could never do. In fact, she wanted a no-fly zone over Syria to shoot down any goddamn fucking jets that flew by. And if that did happen, you could bet on our fucking asses a World War III would happen. Because let's remember, Hillary likes to blame everything on the Russians.
Those things matter to me. And that's why last night was terrifying. I am so sad. And I am so angry. And I know that for many of you, your spirit has been crushed by this whole thing, just as much as mine has. So it's not really clear what exactly the future holds for us yet.
You're absolutely right, Lacey. It's not clear what the future holds for us. So why the fuck is Portland, my video yesterday, in case you didn't watch, I talked about protests and rioting. Well, guess what? The protests in Portland, Oregon, have officially went fucking insane. There's videos being released of, and the state of Oregon's officially announced that it's an actual riot. It's no longer a peaceful protest saying anti-Trump. It's people burning flags, which is perfectly fine. If you want to burn the flag, burn the flag. But that's not love. That you're literally spreading hate. You're knocking out telephone power, those things on the side of the road, knocking out electricity and power with baseball bats and destroying things. You're breaking windows of store owners who are probably Hillary supporters themselves and voted for Hillary Clinton. You're vandalizing cars. Like, it's been there's several other states have now said they're in a state of emergency due to the amount of rioting, not protesting, that is occurring because of this shit. This overreaction of the U.S. Media sensationalizing all of this shit is part to blame, but it's also part to blame that people like you, Lacey, are some of the biggest hypocrites, not only on YouTube, but in general. A celebrity figure being a hypocrite. I'm gonna move out of the goddamn country if Trump's elected. Well, go fucking do it, you motherfuckers. Why haven't all these celebrities done exactly what they said they're going to do? If you want to make promises you don't keep, then you're a fucking liar. And I don't like liars. Get the fuck out of the country if you're going to say you're gonna leave the country, but then you don't. And then you're going to run the streets and destroy public property and other people's shit because you're just a whiny little pussy. You can't accept the fact. In fact, there's a petition right now, take a look at this, of people trying to elect Hillary Clinton in December. Almost already has 500,000 signatures. All of these fucking morons who spew tolerance. But when it doesn't go exactly how they want in a democracy, they flip their shit and do far more hateful things than I've ever seen. Like, I'm sure you saw that video on Facebook of that man getting pulled out of his car at an intersection and being beat the fuck up simply because someone thought that he was a Trump supporter. I mean, he's getting fucking beat up, and the little fucking black bitch sitting there like, haha, he's a Trump supporter. Hit him more. Blocking public streets for emergency vehicles. Doctors can't get to their job to perform certain surgeries, to perform pregnancies, to perform whatever medical things that they need to do, and you're blocking the fucking highway, making it the lives of people who actually have jobs, who do shit in the world and contribute to the goddamn economy. I'm not disappointed that we elected Donald Trump. I'm disappointed in America as a whole that we can't accept what we established in terms of democracy. If it's not my way, it's the highway. Cry, whine, bitch, destroy, vandalize, and hurt other people. That's exactly what you're doing. You want to preach tolerance? Well, be tolerant yourself. All this fake political jargon I keep seeing on social media from people like you, Lacey Green, who say things, regardless of the outcome, we are clearly a deeply divided country, broken country. So much work ahead of us to mend, heal, and restore you in the USA. I completely agree with you, Lacey. We got a lot to work towards, to keep striving for, to keep working, to keep moving forward with the United States of America, with providing people with equal rights, with doing everything we possibly can to make sure that everybody is treated equally. We are now under total Republican rule, textbook fascism, fuck you. Fuck you, America. Fuck you, racist, misogynist pieces of shit. Wow, Lacey. This is exactly the type of demonstration that I'm trying to prove here, is that the people who say, I'm gonna accept the outcome, can't accept the fucking outcome. You're a fucking lying piece of shit. I'm sick of people who fake themselves like this, who lie about their reaction, and then when they don't get their way, they have a mental breakdown. California wants to separate and be its own literal country. But what California doesn't even understand is that you have to have all the other states, I think, agree that it's okay for them to leave the union. It's crazy what's happening right now.
President Trump openly admits to sexual assault and is on trial for child rape.
Lacey. Believe in all the media sensationalism. There, I got it out. Media sensationalism. All of this media has been on this anti-Trump train spewing fucking bullshit things, which apparently you believe. Mr. Trump's a pedophile. Mr. Trump raped a 12-year-old. The person who made those accusations, the charges were dropped. They were not taken seriously. But I forgot. Lacey, you raped me. Someone makes an accusation against someone, has to be true. Forget the evidence, forget all that shit. Donald Trump raped a 12-year-old. All because someone accused him of that. Well, guess what? The legal charges have been dropped from that case. He is not a designated pedophile like you're claiming. But again, Lacey, you raped me today. You looked at me, you looked right in my eyes. You raped me. You know what, Lacey? I'm allowed to say that you raped me because I actually have been raped. I was sexually abused, and I can have my own self-deprecating humor towards myself, and hope that people realize that the point that I'm trying to make here is to accuse someone of being a pedophile is a pretty goddamn big accusation, especially when there's no goddamn evidence for it. I don't give a shit if you're a woman, I don't give a shit if you're a man. Those type of accusations are horrible.
He is proudly endorsed by the KKK, North Korea, Putin. For real, are we in the upside down right now?
You know what's interesting is that I actually have had a few KKK members comment on my videos who are in fact subscribed to me. At least they've admitted that they're part of the KKK. They've admitted to hating black people and have commented horrendous things on my videos where I've defended people of color. But I guess because they're subscribed to me, I guess that must mean that they support me and that I'm part of the KKK because someone obviously watches me, subscribes to my channel, and by that subscription, even if you don't like me, you are technically supporting me. It's great. I'm now a contributor of the KKK movement. North Korea? Really? North Korea? Lacey, where the fuck are you pulling these fucking facts out from your ass? Donald Trump himself, his VP is fucked up. That I can agree with you. His VP is really crazy and radical out there. But Donald Trump himself, I've never seen him openly say anything negative about the LGBTQ. He's actually said that he supports it. You know, unlike Hillary, who, 10, 15, 20 years ago said, oh, I believe in a man and a woman in marriage. And then when her election is up, I support gay marriage. Like, talk about a flip-floppy-flop. Not that Donald Trump hasn't flippity-flopped yet. But in terms of something like that, Donald Trump, I don't think, is against as much as you think that you think that he is.
That's what it feels like. How the fuck did this happen? First and foremost, because we let it happen. And that's like the hard part to swallow. But also, from where I'm sitting, our political establishment failed us. Lies and corruption in Washington warmed people to a candidate that is completely unqualified and has no experience. And even more overtly, people say that racism and sexism are over. No, they're not over.
No, they're not over. I don't know who's saying that racism and sexism is over. Like, I haven't seen a goddamn single tweet in the past 48 hours that says anything about that. In fact, it's on the rise. Racism is on the rise. Like, look at these motherfucking tweets here. Oh, right. I forgot that, racism doesn't exist towards white people. Wishing the death of a white person, that's not racism. And segregation for white people, that's not racism. Blaming all the world's problems on white people, that's not racism. Oh, puppy, it's okay. I know that scared you. You didn't know what to think. You didn't know what that was happening. You thought it was the end of the world, didn't you?
I love you, little mommy. I love you, mommy. Yeah, I'm sorry for scaring you, mommy. Yeah.